candles catching glow. Another day without a headline, letting go. I don't rewind it, I don't resist, I let it stay like this. Nothing to rush into, nothing to rush into, nothing I need to change, nothing left to fix. Just enough today. Morning air feels undecided, not cool, not warm. I step outside without a reason, nothing to perform. Shops are opening slowly, doors half awake. I don't need a destination, just a path to take. There's a feeling I don't question, I let it stay. And something big or dramatic, just a day. I don't need a headline, I don't need a sign. If the pace feels human, I'm fine. This is just enough today, nothing more, nothing less. Just a groove that keeps on going at a comfortable depth. This is just enough today, let the harmony play. I don't need to live the moment, I let it stay. Sidewalk rhythm under sneakers, steps fall loose. Everyone's carrying something I reduce. I used to stack the hours, trying to feel ahead. Now I let them land naturally where they led. There's a laugh behind a window, not meant for me. Still it colors the moment casually. I don't need direction, I don't need control. If the beat stays breathing, I let it roll. This is just enough today, nothing pulling me fast. Just a baseline staying steady, letting moments pass. This is just enough today, no rise, no fall. I don't need the feeling to say it all. Afternoon stretches sideways, light turns thin. I leave a thought unfinished, let it drift in. I remember wanting clarity, sharp and loud. Now I like the softer edges, where it's allowed. There's comfort in the ordinary when you stop asking for proof. Some days don't need a purpose, they just move. I don't need improvement, I don't need a change. If the rhythm keeps its balance, I'm in rain. This is just enough today, let the groove stay low. I don't need to push the feeling, I let it flow. This is just enough today, staying light, staying true. I don't need to prove the moment, I just move. If tomorrow looks familiar, that's alright. Some moments don't need a spotlight, no countdown, no surprise. Just staying present at this size. This is just enough today, nothing more to add. Just a sound that fits easy, not good, not bad. This is just enough today, let it exist. I don't need to chase the feeling, I stay with it. Yeah. Evening comes in quietly, street lights blink on cue. Another day without a headline feels new. Yeah, I don't rewind it, I don't resist, I let it be like this. Just enough today, just enough today. Even I need to change, nothing left to fix. Yeah, and I get it. settles on the wooden floor. Shadows stretch then let go. I don't rush into the afternoon, I move it slow. Radio playing something familiar, not loud enough to lead. Just a color in the air I don't need. There's a calm behind the moment I didn't notice before. Not a pause, not a promise, just an open door. I don't need a reason, I don't need a plan. If the day keeps breathing, I'll stay where I am. It feels easy in the background, nothing pulling me apart. Just a steady little rhythm moving through my heart. It feels easy in the background, let the harmony go. I don't need to raise the feeling, I let it flow. Side streets hum under open skies, steps fall into place. Everyone's got their own timeline, I keep my pace. I used to feel the quiet, like it needed my voice. Now I let it stay beside me, feels like a choice. There's a smile I don't explain, just a moment passing through. Not a sign, not a signal, just a view. I don't need direction, I don't need control. If the groove keeps moving, I let it roll. It feels easy in the background, nothing heavy on my chest. Just a place I'm holding steady, doing more by doing less. It feels easy in the background, no rise, no fall. I don't need the moment to say it all. Afternoon leans into evening, light turns thin and wide. I leave a thought unfinished, let it slide. I remember wanting clarity, sharp and fast and bright. Now I like the blur, a little feels right. There's comfort in the ordinary when you stop asking for proof. Some days don't need direction, they just move. I don't need improvement, I don't need a sign. If the rhythm keeps breathing, I'm fine. It feels easy in the background, let the groove stay low. I don't need to lift the feeling, I let it go. It feels easy in the background, staying light, staying true. I don't need to prove the moment, I just move. If tomorrow feels familiar, that's okay. Some moments don't need a better way. No countdown, no surprise, just staying present at this size. It feels easy in the background, nothing more to add. Just a sound that fits easy, not good, not bad. It feels easy in the background, let it exist. I don't need to chase the feeling, I stay with it. Ooh. Evening settles quietly, windows catching glow. Another day without a headline, letting go. I don't rewind it, I don't resist, I let it stay like this. Easy in the background, easy in the background. Oh, nothing I need to change, nothing I need to fix. Morning drifts without a headline, light lands where it wants to be. I don't reach for every feeling, I let most of them pass me. Cup in my hand still warming, steam fades into air. Nothing asking me to hurry, nothing pulling me there. There's a sound from somewhere nearby, not loud, not meant to stay. Just enough to color the moment, then float away. I don't need a reason, I don't need a name. Some things feel better when they stay the same. I like it soft around the edges, nothing sharp, nothing loud, just a groove that keeps on moving, not trying to stand out. I like it soft around the edges, let the harmony sit. I don't need to raise the feeling, I just live in it. Sidewalks warming under sunlight, steps find an easy line. Everyone's moving at their own speed, I keep mine. I used to hold every second like it had something to prove. Now I let them come and go like they're allowed to move. There's a smile that shows up briefly, doesn't ask me why. Not a promise, not a signal, just passing by. I don't need direction, I don't need control. If the day keeps breathing, I let it roll. I like it soft around the edges, nothing pulling me ahead, just a baseline staying steady in my head. I like it soft around the edges, no rise, no fall. I don't need the moment to mean it all. Afternoon, leaning sideways, light turning thin and warm. I leave a thought unfinished, let it form. I remember wanting clarity, sharp and fast and bright. Now I'm good with something gentle that feels right. There's comfort in the ordinary when you stop asking for proof. Some moments don't need direction, they just move. I don't need improvement, I don't need a sign. If the rhythm keeps breathing, I'm fine. I like it soft around the edges, let the groove stay low. I don't need to lift the feeling, I let it go. I like it soft around the edges, staying light, staying true. I don't need to prove the moment, I just move on. If nothing changes, I don't mind. Some days don't need a new outline, no countdown, no surprise, just staying present at this size. I like it soft around the edges, nothing more to add, just a rhythm sitting easy, not good, not bad. I like it soft around the edges, let it exist. I don't need to chase the feeling, I stay with it. Hear this. Evening settles quietly, windows catching glow. Another day without a headline, letting go. I don't rewind it, I don't resist, I let it stay like this. Soft around the edges, ooh, soft around the edges, ooh, soft around the edges, nothing I need to fix. Soft around the edges. Late afternoon through open blinds, life moves slow across the room. I don't hurry to define the feeling, I let it bloom. Cup on the table, still half full, ice melting without a sound. Nothing asking me to finish, nothing pulling me around. There's a softness in the background, not silence, not a sign, just the day doing what it does, one line at a time. I don't need a moment that changes the frame. If it keeps this balance, I'm the same. Nothing out of place, nothing I need to dark shadows stretch and fade. Steps fall loose and light. Everyone's got their own direction. I don't mind mine. I used to rush the quiet like it was something wrong. Now I let it stay beside me where it belongs. There's a laugh from across the street, not meant for me. Still feels like part of the scene casually. I don't need permission, I don't need a cue. If it feels this natural, I move through. Nothing out of place, nothing pulling ahead. Just a baseline staying steady in my head. Nothing out of place, no rise, no fall. I don't need the moment to mean it all. Afternoon leaning into night, light turns thin and calm. I'll leave a thought unfinished, let it drift along. I remember wanting clarity, sharp, defined, complete. Now I'm good with something softer under my feet. There's comfort in the ordinary when you stop asking for proof. Some things don't need a purpose, they just move. I don't need direction, I don't need control. If the rhythm keeps breathing, I let it roll. Nothing out of place, let the groove stay low. I don't need to lift the feeling, I let it go. Nothing out of place, staying light, staying true. I don't need to prove the moment, I just move. If tomorrow feels familiar, that's alright. Some days don't need a highlight. No countdown, no reveal, just staying present with how it feels. Nothing out of place, nothing more to add. Just a sound that fits easy, not good, not bad. Nothing out of place, let it exist. I don't need to chase the feeling, I stay with it. Evening settles quietly, street lights finding time. Another day without a headline feels fine. I don't rewind it, I don't resist, I let it stay like this. Nothing out of place, nothing out of place. Nothing I need to change, nothing left to fix. Already enough. Soft daylight on the bedroom wall, no rush in the sound outside. I stay a moment longer than I planned, let the morning slide. Phone stays quiet on the table, no reason to check the time. I don't feel behind today, I feel in line. There's a calm I don't question, I let it come and go. Not something I need to follow, just something I know. I don't need a signal, I don't need a sign. If it feels this steady, I'm fine. I'm already enough, right where I am. Nothing to add, nothing to demand. I'm already enough, let it stay light. I don't need to raise the feeling, it's already right. Side streets warming in the sun, steps finding their own pace. Everyone's moving differently, I keep my space. I used to measure every moment by how far it could go. Now I'm good with where it lands, nice and slow. There's a song playing somewhere, not loud, not clear. It doesn't pull me closer, still feels near. I don't need improvement, I don't need control. If the groove keeps breathing, I let it roll. I'm already enough, nothing pulling ahead, just the baseline staying steady in my head. I'm already drifting sideways, light turning thin and warm. I'll leave a thought unfinished, let it form. I remember wanting clarity, sharp and fast and bright. Now I like the blur a little, feels right. There's comfort in the ordinary when you stop asking for proof. Some days don't need direction, they just move. I don't need a reason, I don't need to try. If it feels this natural, I don't ask why. I'm already enough, let the harmony glow. I don't need to live the feeling, I let it flow. I'm already enough, staying soft, staying true. I don't need to prove the moment, I just move. I'm already enough, nothing more to add. Just the rhythm's hitting easy, not good, not bad. I'm already enough, let it exist. I don't need to chase the feeling, I stay with it. Evening settles quietly, windows catching glow. Another day without a headline, letting go. I don't rewind it, I don't resist. I let it stay like this. Already enough, already enough. Nothing I need to change, nothing I need to fix. Easy on the way. Late morning settling in, light resting on the floor. I don't hurry into anything, I've done that before. Cup in my hand still warm, steam fading into air. Nothing asking me to answer, nothing waiting there. There's a sound outside the window, cars passing without a rush. I let the moment keep its distance. I don't need a reason, I don't need to decide. If the day keeps moving, I'll move with this tide. I'm taking it easy on the way, letting things unfold. No need to lift the feeling, no need to hold. I'm taking it easy on the way, soft groove, open space. I don't need to chase the moment, I let it take its place. Sidewalk rhythm under shade, steps falling out of line. Everyone's got a direction, I keep mine. I used to count the minutes like they'd run out somehow. Now I let them drift around me here and now. There's a smile that shows up quietly, doesn't ask to stay. Not a sign, not a promise, just part of the day. I don't need improvement, I don't need a cue. If it keeps on feeling natural, I'll move through. I'm taking it easy on the way, nothing pulling ahead, just a baseline staying steady in my head. I'm taking it easy on the way, no rise, no fall. I don't need the moment to mean it all. Afternoon leaning into evening, light thinning out slow. I leave a thought unfinished, let it go. I remember wanting clarity, sharp and loud and fast. Now I like the blur a little when it doesn't last. There's comfort in the ordinary when you stop asking for proof. Some things don't need direction, they just move. I don't it. I don't need to raise my voice to feel it. I'm taking it easy on the way, staying light, staying true. I don't need to prove the moment, I just move. If tomorrow looks the same, that's okay. Some days don't need a better way. No countdown, no surprise, just staying present at this size. I'm taking it easy on the way, nothing more to add, just a groove that feels steady. Not good, not bad, I'm taking it easy on the way. Let it exist, I don't need to chase the feeling, I stay with it. Evening comes in quietly, street lights finding time. Another day without a headline feels fine. I don't rewind it, I don't resist, I let it move like this. Taking it easy on the way, taking it easy on the way. Nothing I need to change, nothing left to say. Morning drifts in sideways, light lands soft on the floor. I don't rush into the feeling, I've been here before. Window open just a little, city breathing low. Nothing asking for attention, nothing I need to know. There's a rhythm in the ordinary, I used to walk right past. Now I let it sit beside me, let it last. I don't need a trigger, I don't need a sign. If the mood stays gentle, I'm fine. It still feels easy, right where it lands. Nothing I'm holding too tight in my hands. It still feels easy, let it stay light. I don't need to push the moment, it's already right. Side streets humming quietly, steps fall into place. Everyone's moving at their own speed, I keep my pace. I used to measure good days by how much I got done. Now I count the small moments, one by one. There's a smile that comes and goes without a reason why. Not something I need to follow, just passing by. I don't need direction, I don't need control. If the groove keeps moving, I let it roll. It still feels easy, nothing to prove, just a steady kind of motion I move with. It still feels easy, no rise, no fall. I don't need the feeling to say it all. Afternoon leaning in to go, shadows stretch and fade. I leave a thought unfinished, let another one stay. I remember wanting certainty, clear and sharp and loud. Now I like the in-between, feels allowed. There's comfort in not naming every little thing. Some days don't need a meaning, they just swing. I don't need improvement, I don't need a change. If it keeps on breathing, I'm in range. It still feels easy, let the bass line play. I don't need to lift the moment, I let it stay. It still feels easy, soft and slow. I don't need to know the ending, just staying present at this size. It still feels easy, nothing more to add, just a groove sitting calmly, not good, not bad. It still feels easy, let it exist. I don't need to chase the feeling, I stay with it. My evening settles quietly, windows catching glow, another day without a headline. Letting go, I don't rewind it, I don't resist, I let it stay like this. It still feels easy, it still feels easy. Nothing I need to change, nothing I need to fix. Days like this, da 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 dun, da 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 dun, da 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 da. Sun comes in without a warning, soft across the wall. I don't jump into the morning, I just let it call. Shoes still by the sofa, yesterday still near. Nothing asking me to hurry, nothing pulling here. There's a rhythm in the quiet I didn't hear before. Not a beat that needs attention, just something to lean toward. I don't need a moment that flips the whole design. If it keeps on flowing, I'm doing fine. It stays like this, no weight on my chest, just a simple kind of feeling, doing more by doing less. It stays like this, let the harmony drift. I don't need to raise a moment, I just let it live. Side streets moving in slow color, bikes roll past in time. Someone laughing over nothing feels kind of like mine. I used to frame each second like it had to last. Now I let them come and go, nothing holding fast. There's a song I barely notice playing through a door. Not enough to pull me closer, just enough for more. I don't need direction, I don't need the clue. If the day feels open, I'll move through too. It stays like this, nothing pushed or pulled, just a groove that keeps on going, smooth and cool. It stays like this, no big rise, no fall. I don't need to name the feeling, not at all. Afternoon leans in the evening, light turns thin and wide. I leave a thought unfinished, let another slide. I remember wanting clarity, sharp and bright and loud. Now I like the blur a little, feels allowed. I don't need to catch the moment, I don't need to freeze. If it passes by unnoticed, that's ease. I don't need improvement, I don't need a sign. If it keeps on breathing, I'll take my time. It stays like this, let the bassline play. I don't need to push the feeling, it's already okay. It stays like this, soft and steady pace. I don't need to prove the moment, I just stay in place. Hey, if nothing changes, I don't mind. Some days don't need a new outline. No countdown, no surprise, just staying present at this size. It stays like this, nothing more. close quietly, windows catching glow. Another day without a headline, letting go. I don't rewind it, I don't resist, I let it stay like this. It stays like this. It stays like this. Nothing I need to change, nothing I need to fix. Just let it move. Lay morning light on the kitchen floor. Clock moves slow and slower still. I don't rush into the feeling, I just let it sit until there's a sound from down the street. Someone playing something old, not loud enough to follow, just enough to hold. I used to need a reason for every quiet mood. Now I let the silence stay, let it do what silence do. I don't need a moment that changes everything. Some days just feel better when nothing's pulling strings. Just let it move the way it does. No need to push, no need to rush. Just let it move, soft and slow. I don't need to know where it goes. Sidewalk rhythm under my feet, same pace, different view. People pass with their own thoughts, I let them pass right through. I check my phone and put it down, nothing I need to chase. The day feels wide and open, like it's giving me space. I remember wanting noise, something sharp, something bright. Now I'm good with something easy that stays light. I don't need improvement, I don't need a sign. If the groove keeps breathing, I'll take my time. Just let it move. No big sound, no big sound. Let the harmony circle around, yeah. Just let it move. No rise, no fall. I don't need the moment to mean it all. Afternoon slides into evening, colors turning warm and thin. I leave a thought unfinished, let another one begin. There's a calm I didn't notice till I stopped looking ahead. Not a feeling I can name, just something in my head. I used to think staying still meant I was standing in the way. Now it feels like choosing to let things play. I don't need direction, I don't need control. If the beat feels steady, that's my goal. Just let it move, easy pace, nothing heavy, nothing to erase. Just let it move, stay right here. I don't need to lift the feeling, it's already clear. If tomorrow looks the same, I'm okay with that. Not every day needs a different map. No countdown, no surprise, just staying present in this side. Just let it move, let it move, let it breathe. I don't need to add a meaning to what I feel beneath. Just let it move, soft and true. I don't need to prove the moment, I just move with you. Streetlights blink on one by one, evening finds its place. Another day without a headline, another gentle pace. I don't rewind it, I don't resist, I let it move like this. Just let it move. Just let it move. Ooh, just let it move. Nothing I need to change, nothing left to prove. soft focus, curtains moving with the air. I don't jump into the moment, I just notice that I'm there. Phone lights up, then settles down. Nothing I need right now. I let the seconds stretch a little, let the day show me how. There's a hum in the background, something steady, something slow. Not a push, not a pull, just a place I know. I don't need a reason, I don't need to explain. Some things feel better when they stay the same. It feels good where it is, no need to turn it up. Just a simple kind of feeling that already fills me up. It feels good where it is, let the harmony sit. I don't need to chase the moment, I can live. Sidewalks warm under sunlight, shadows moving out of sync. People talking, laughing lightly. I don't stop, I don't think. I used to measure every feeling by how far it could go. Now I'm good with just enough, just letting it flow. There's a song in the distance, playing something familiar. Not my favorite, not my own, still feels kinda near. I don't need improvement, I don't need a shift. If it's already working, why try to lift? It feels good where it is, nothing pulling me ahead. Just a groove that stays steady under everything I said. It feels good where it is, no big rise, no fall. Just a sound that fits easy when I don't force it at all. Afternoon leaning sideways, like getting soft and wide. I leave a thought unfinished, let it drift, let it slide. I remember wanting more, every moment, every time. Now I let the quiet work like a simple line. There's comfort in the ordinary when you stop asking for proof. Some days don't need a meaning, they just need room. Oh, I don't need the signal, I don't need the cue. If the vibe feels natural, I'll stay right here too. It feels good where it is, let the bass line play. Ooh, I don't need to raise my voice to feel okay. It feels good where it is, no spotlight, no scene. Just a little bit of calm in between. If nothing changes, that's fine with me. Some things don't need a new identity. No countdown, no surprise, just staying present in this size. Feels good where it is. It feels good where it is, nothing more to add. Just a rhythm holding steady, not good, not bad. It feels good where it is, I don't need to insist. If the feeling stays gentle, I'll stay with it. Evening comes in quietly, lights turn on down the street. Another day lands softly right under my feet. I don't rewind it, I don't resist, I let it stay like this. Yeah, feels good where it is. Yeah, yeah. Feels good where it is. Nothing I need to change, nothing I need to mix up. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. No, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, sunlight slipping through the train window, city moving half a beat behind. I lean back, headphones barely loud, let the rhythm find its time. People scrolling, people smiling, everyone's got somewhere to be. I don't mind just sitting here watching moments pass by me. Coffee stain on my sleeve, didn't bother clean it off. Some days don't need polishing, some days are already soft. I seconds like they owe me something new. Now I let them circle around, see what they choose to do. There's nothing I need to rush, nothing pulling me ahead. Just a groove that moves slow enough to hear what hasn't been said. There's nothing I need to rush, let it play, let it drift. I don't need to lift the feeling, it already lifts. Side streets glowing after rain, neon breathing, not too bright. Shoes tapping out a lazy tempo as the day turns into night. I catch my reflection in a window, looks like me, just a little calm. Not chasing the next idea, not holding anything wrong. I remember wanting everything all at once, all the time. Now I'm good with one small thing that fits this moment fine. I don't need the signal, I don't need the cue. If the vibe stays simple, I'm good right here with you. There's nothing I need to rush, nothing heavy in my chest. Just a baseline holding steady, doing more by doing less. There's nothing I need to rush, no big words, no big sound. If the harmony feels warm, I'll stay around. Afternoon leaning into evening, light turning soft and slow. I let a message sit unanswered, not everything needs to go. I used to feel bad for pausing, like silence meant I was behind. Now it feels like open space, somewhere easy on my mind. Laughter floating from a distance, someone else's perfect day. I don't compare, I don't chase it, I just let it pass my way. I don't need improvement, I don't need a change. If today feels balanced, that's enough raise. Nothing I need to rush, nothing rising, nothing drops. Just a loop that feels right when it never really stops. There's nothing I need to rush, let the chorus breathe. I don't need to push the moment, I just let it be. If tomorrow comes early, that's fine. If it takes its time, that's fine. No promises, no big reveal, just staying close to how this feels. There's nothing I need to rush, nothing louder than this groove. Just a calm that keeps moving without trying to prove. There's nothing I need to rush, no spotlight, no race. Just a sound that fits easy in its own space. Street lights blink on one by one, evening settles in. Another day without a headline, another quiet building. I don't rewind it, I don't resist, I just stay here like this. Nothing I need to rush, nothing I need to fix. Just a steady little moment that already fits. Staying in the middle. Light moves slow across the window. Morning doesn't say too much. I sit with yesterday still near me, nothing I need to touch. Coffee cooling on the table, time stretching out its shape. I don't rush into the feeling, I let it take its pace. There's a sound outside the room, cars passing soft and low. Not calling me to follow, just letting me know I don't need a moment that changes everything. If it keeps on flowing, I'll stay within. I'm staying in the middle, not up, not down. Just a steady kind of motion moving me around. I'm staying in the middle, I'm staying in the middle. Let the harmony sit, I don't need to push the feeling, I can live with it. Sidewalks warm under sunlight, steps fall into time. Everyone's headed somewhere, I keep mine. I used to chase the the highlight, trying to feel ahead. Now I let the seconds land where they're led. There's a smile that passes briefly, doesn't ask to stay. Not a sign, not a promise, just part of the day. I don't need direction, I don't need control. If the groove keeps breathing, I let it roll. I'm staying in the middle, nothing pulling me fast. It's just the baseline holding steady. I'm staying in the middle, no rise, no fall. I don't need a feeling to say it all. Afternoon leaning sideways, light turning thin and wide. I leave a thought unfinished, let it slide. I remember wanting clarity, sharp and loud and clear. Now I like the softer edges when they're near. There's comfort in the ordinary when you stop asking for proof. Some moments don't need direction, they just move. I don't need improvement, I don't need a sign. If the rhythm keeps its balance, I'm fine. I'm staying in the middle, let the groove stay low. I don't need to lift the feeling, I let it go. I'm staying in the middle, stay light, stay true. I don't need to prove the moment, I just move. If tomorrow looks familiar, that's okay. Some days don't need a different way. No countdown, no surprise, just staying present at this size. I'm staying in the middle, nothing more to add, just a sound that fits easy. Not good, not bad, I'm staying in the middle. Let it exist, I don't need to chase the feeling, I stay with it. Evening settles quietly, windows catching glow. Another day without a headline.